Hey coaches, let's dig into some fundamentals of what it takes to be a coach in today's marketplace. The first thing we need to realize as coaches about to build a business is that the market in itself is so saturated with so many coaches helping all the people. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to compete towards each and every coach out there unless you do this one thing. It's an absolute fundamental. What this is gonna solve for you is that it's gonna solve for you to make sure that your clients are getting the best results possible based from taking coaching from you. So this is what's gonna optimize the client journey, the experience as a client for your clients. What it's also gonna do is it's gonna help you to stand out, and you're gonna be able to talk about something that you really know. You're also going to be able to know beforehand what it takes to go from this place to come to this place, which is all the things we're doing as coaches. We help people to move toward a designated area where the client in him or herself deem this is a place where I really want to be at. So when we are coaching someone, it's important that we figure out what niche should I coach within. Because without a niche, you're going to compete against everyone, and you're going to have a hard time standing out enough to get clients continually, like always. And it's an absolute fundamental for your coaching business. So let's figure out your niche together. Let's dig into it and let's just map it out super quickly. And all you need right now is a pen and paper. Nothing else. We're not going to go through anything hard. And we're going to look into how can we select the perfect niche. So we're going to start with the 3 codes to the perfect niche. Write out this triangle, and then it's the 3 pillars that's going to build your niche are, first of all, maybe the one that is most important is congruency. Congruency basically means that this is something that you've achieved results within yourself. So you've created results in this area yourself. So you know what it's like to be in the client's shoes. We are helping coaches to build coaching businesses. We know what it's like to build a coaching business. When you're coaching your people, someone that is an awesome elite athlete within some area, then they know what mindset that it needs to go and take the step-by-step process in order to amp the client's skills. They know the journey from going from a beginner mode to a champion. And congruency is key. Your congruency means that all the results that you have in your life are potential outcomes for your clients as well. So what kind of journeys have you made within your own life that you can build your coaching business around? If you don't have congruency, you're going to lack the experience to help them all the way. And you're going to also be able to step into more than just coaching, because coaching is a skill. And the coaching is the skill of helping people. And I want you to become really, really good at helping people. I understand and know that you're a coach because you want to help people. I love that. That's perfect. But now we want to figure out how can I help them the most. And then we have the skill of coaching. How can I use my language, and how can I use a communicative method, or like how can I coach someone with asking the right kind of questions so that they can dig down into themselves and finding the answer for their own. Perfect. I like that. Do it. But also have congruency so that you actually know and can mentor them at the same time. Super, super important. So we start with the congruency. Next thing is that we need to find a marketplace that has I don't know how to spell purchasing power, so I'm gonna shorten it down, and it's gonna be purchasing power. Because if they can't pay for themselves, if they can't pay for your coaching, your business is gonna suffer. And I'm gonna give you something else on the same topic. If your clients aren't paying you, then you're gonna pay for them. So if you're coaching people, they are not and not charging them, you're going to be the one paying. Maybe not in money like up front, but it's going to cost you resources until you're going to suffer money-wise, time-wise, energy-wise, and you're going to lose that purpose and passion that drove you, that had you stepping into coaching. So you need to find a niche that has purchasing power. And I know that there are a lot of coaches out there who want to help those who have nothing. Don't start there, because you're going to have a real uphill battle to get your coaching business going. Start where you can see that these people can actually pay. And I'm not saying that you should target the richest or wealthiest people like in the world. I'm just saying find someone that can pay for themselves to move forward. Super quick story. Me and Sani has we have a vision and a mission in our own business, in our own life, and we've donated close to 250,000 euros within the last 2 years to children all over the world, to get out of sex trafficking, to get into school, to get in like public programs where when they're not in school, and making sure that they have somewhere to stay, making sure that they have gifts for Christmas, making sure that they are treated with dignity. And 250,000 euros isn't enough to change the world, but it's definitely enough to change the world for some kids. So our passion, our mission, what we want to do and what we want to contribute to is to make sure that no kids in this world are alone. Fair enough. Cool thing. Yeah, I think so. But if our designated target market was to work with our coaching to help kids, then there wouldn't be any purchasing power and our business wouldn't be able to thrive. Which means that we would put all of our resources into a really important thing, but we would be limited to how much resources we had, which means that our effort and $250,000 or euros would never have been possible to give towards that towards that direction. Instead, we're going to help someone that has a purchasing power, and we deem coaches is the perfect place for us because we've built coaching businesses before we started helping coaches, which means that we can get money in our business and we can do like a lot of fun stuff with that, help a lot of people in need as well. So if you have a passion, a mission where you want to help homeless people or people within an area that are struggling, make sure that you are building your business so that you have the resources in order to help them as well. And when your business is thriving, when your business is doing good, make sure that you put your access resources or the excess resources that you then have towards that area. And then you can coach people pro bono because your business is doing good. Your finances are doing good. You're taking care of you. Remember the like really like famous quote of the air stewardess or the plane stewardess in the airplanes: take your oxygen mask and put it on yourself before you start helping out other people, because otherwise you're going to help other people and you're going to suffocate and die, and we don't want that. So make sure that there is purchasing power. And the last one that is also important is passion. Make sure that there is passion within what you do, because if we are running something that we don't like, so maybe you have a journey of going through something really rough and you're not excited about helping people do the same journey, then choose somewhere else, because you have a lot of congruency in your life. Choose something that you're actually happy about, something that fuels you. And when you've figured out these 3 different things, then we can start to dig deeper into who's your ideal client. So we have an area where we have congruency, there is purchasing power, and we have passion. So what are different frustrations that exist there? And I just want you to pause this video and write down several things that comes up for you. How was it like for you when you were in that place? So when we're helping coaches, the frustrations of not knowing the next step. Totally get that. The frustration of doing it all by myself. The frustration of not getting enough clients. The frustration of not being able to do a sales call without feeling salesy or like have a bad experience internally yourself. The frustration of being like not knowing what next month is going to look like. The frustrations of X, Y, Z, and on it goes. So what frustrations lies within your niche? Pause this video, write it down for yourself, break some ground, and make sure that we can like dig up some gold with this. Really cool. If you haven't paused this video yet, you're behind. Pause this video, get the frustrations done, and then go and let's look into what do they dream about? What do they want? And then we can dig into the same thing, pause this video. What are the solutions to all those frustrations? What's on the other side? What's the experience that they want to feel? So I know that a lot of coaches are feeling the need and the dream of having freedom of choice. Making sure to be able to choose the option that they deem is bringing quality into their lives. It's so important. It's so, so important. So what are the dreams that are there? Like knowing that next month I will be good. Knowing that next month I know what I'm going to do to bring in the new clients that is going to come my way. I know how to grow my business. I know how to build this thing. I know my first, second, third, fourth, and fifth step along this journey. Really, really awesome. So pause this video, get at least 10 of each down, and then we can go and map it out. And we're going to do this really quickly. I'm going to end this video in about 90 seconds. So let's get it done. We're going to look into here three different niches that could be a possibility for you to work within. So we're going to look at a person, and the person is your avatar, and the avatar is the individual, the person that you can see within the niche that you've chosen. So person number one could be a coach. It could be a business owner. So it could be a business owner, and that's could be the first niche. So the second niche could be, and it could be either a coach or a business owner. It doesn't matter. It could also be someone that sells products, someone that delivers services. It could be someone that consults within IT. It could be literally whatever. But the easier it is for you to be able to see this person in front of yourself, the easier it's going to be to talk to this person. And we're going to be able to do more deep dives into like what traits does this avatar have? What traits does this person have more precisely? But first of all, so number one could be a coach or a business owner. Second one could be within any sports, maybe, if you're helping athletes, or it could be moms. And let's make it even more. It could be single moms. Yeah, we can define here that someone that is going to thrive within sports is going to have different frustrations within that area than a single mom would have in her area. So we're going to start to be able to figure out who is this person that I'm going to help. Then we're going to look into these different personalities, and then we're going to look what are the frustrations of a coach or a business owner. And just for me to be very, very clear here is where you are putting in whomever you're going to coach. You're not going to write what I write right now. So you write down three different characters that you see that you could coach. So you fill these in. And then when you've done so, I want you to take a couple of minutes and I want you to figure out, so what are these three different people or persons? What are their frustrations? And you can cheat by looking at this. Really cool. That matches, nice. And then you want to go into the next thing and look at what are their wants and the promise that you could help them, that you can make for them. And then you could see that, yep, this is something that I can help them with. And this is something that I could help this person with. And this is something that I could help this person with. Huh? Really cool. When we've come this far, we want to do the last thing. We want to ask ourselves, are there any passion for me personally within this genre? Do I have congruency, and can they pay? And I'm well above the 90 seconds that I promised you, so do this, map it out. Who is the person? What's the frustrations? What's their dream? What's their wants? What can you promise them? Do you have passion? Do you have congruency? And can they pay? With this, you're gonna have such a big head start on all the competition amongst coaches out there. So use this and make sure that you make something, you create something amazing for yourself. Please drop below in the comment field what you think about this exercise, what helped you. Because all small steps that you can take right now is building a stronger business for yourself. I'm looking forward till we meet and then we continue this in a live setting or whatever. Until then, take care of yourself. Happy coaching. Bye for now.